Hey guys, welcome back. This will be video number 3 of the Redux series. And at the end of the previous video, we had broken the application. This is how our app looked. We have a broken application, right? And okay, right here. We create an element called counter viewer and we put it inside app.js, and it was trying to access oh my bad, it was trying to access this variable called count, and count does not exist, hence the application broke. Let's fix the broken application. We cut that line from app.js, we go into counter.js, and we paste it between the two buttons, plus and minus. I think this should fix the problem. There you go. Okay, the app is back to working. If I add a value of 2, it adds 2. If I add it asynchronously, it adds it asynchronously 2 seconds after I click the button. Okay, so far so good. Now let's get down to the business of Redux. Let's go. Now in order to get Redux working, the first thing I want you to do is open up a new terminal for yourself. If you're in VS Code, you can always create a second terminal within VS Code. You'll already be in your project directory, so all the better. I'm using Yarn for package management. If you use npm, that works just fine. I'm going to do yarn add at redux.js/toolkit, and I'm going to add a second package. The second package is going to be called React Redux, and let's wait for it to get installed. I don't see this taking too long. Okay, that took 4.59 seconds. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to close this terminal because I don't need it anymore. Okay, let's make sure the app isn't broken. Where's my app? Come on, where are you? Oh, right here. I minimized it. Okay, the app still isn't broken. Plus minus 2, add value, add it asynchronously, it works. Okay. Now, the business of Redux, the business of Redux is pretty much encapsulated within this GIF. In Redux, we have what's called a store. The store is provision to an application. The store returns a state. The state is accessible throughout the application. And is there anything else? Now, how do you modify the state? You modify the state by firing what are called actions. This is an example of an action: type, deposit, payload, whatever. The action goes into a reducer. The reducer in turn updates the state. And that is pretty much the essence of Redux. I know it sounds a bit confusing, but I'm pretty sure you will feel more comfortable with Redux having walked through the example. So let's get down to it. We'll start by creating a little. Oh, why is this folder already created? I don't want this folder already created. I'm going to create it now. Okay, create a folder called app within the src folder. Okay, so far so good, right? No problem. And within the app folder, we're going to create a new file called store.js. Still nothing complicated. So far so good. We are going to introduce the first complication now. We will create the store. How do we do it? We're going to do something called configure store, and this takes in an argument reducer, and for now we will pass it an empty object. I seem to have an extension installed, so it auto imports configure store. Okay, and I'm going to export the store like so, and I'm going to provision it to my app by going into index.js and importing the store. And provisioning it by passing it as a prop to the provider component. The provider component comes from I think React Redux. Store equal to store. So the store that got created in this file gets passed as a prop in the provider that is given to us out of the box in the I think it's React Redux package. Let's see. Yep, that looks like it. And that's it. We have the store provided to the entire application now. And I know this doesn't look very impressive, but I'm sure you'll see the value of it soon enough. And we want to make sure the app is still running. What's going on? React DOM does not exist? That doesn't sound right. I don't know why it's saying that, but I'm going to terminate it and restart my server. Come on. What is going on? Can't resolve React-DOM. Why can't it resolve it? This is pissing me off. I'm going to delete this. npm install and npm run start. I'm going to pause the video for a bit